Hey guys, this is Voltage, and welcome back to Rise of the Assyrian Phoenix. Last episode, I essentially got my army handed to me again as a collection of dead bodies, so this episode will once again feature me rebuilding my army. Though this should also be episode 25 if my count at time of recording is correct, and due to the lack of things I still need to capture, I'm just going to see if I can forcibly make this the last episode of this series. Because episode 25 would be a good point to call it, and I would like to get started on some other projects for my channel. So, whether this becomes a very long episode with sped up footage or whatever will depend on how this goes, but I would like this to be the last episode for this series. So, let's get started. Okay, aftermath of getting my stuff crushed. This guy is now a problem. Okay, he will not accept a title revocation, and I can't just throw him in prison. So, ski. Also, one good thing that I forgot to mention during the last episode, Babylon, or Sisyphon, or whatever you want to call this province, is a holy site of the Assyrian faith. So, I actually just drastically improved the moral authority of Assyrian paganism. Though I need to get rid of this guy so I can improve it further. Because I would like there to be an Assyrian priest in that temple, rather than a Zoroastrian Mobad. But the boost of moral authority from me controlling that holy site should be quite helpful. Oh, one of my bastards has come of age. I'll arrange for him to marry the daughter of the Pharaoh of Garmantes, or however that's pronounced. Garmance? Whatever. Cometicism seems to actually be doing quite... Okay, that's that Mobad dealt with. It actually seems to be doing quite well for itself, despite only owning one holy site. And my phone just went off, but I think I'll be cutting that out in editing, so whatever. Well, that's dealt with. I am very tempted once my levies are a bit more reinforced to just try attacking these guys again with a truce breaking. Because they are very vulnerable at the moment. So that would be a very quick end to this. I just really don't want to get dogpiled again. Though I do have claims on 2 of their counties. As in, 2 out of the 3 counties I need. Can I get a claim on that 3rd county? You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just break my truce. Press all claims. That's not a religious casus belli, so they shouldn't get any allies they wouldn't normally have. And if I happen to get lucky and my Chancellor manages to fabricate a claim on that last piece of land, then I just have everything I need. Simple solution to my problem. Oh, you're not going to join my war because I'm not joining yours. Surprise! And that just went away, dang it. But now these are pressed claims, so they'll be inherited. So that's still a benefit to me. Very glad I did that, though it did cost a lot of prestige. How do I keep capturing your wives? Like, I seriously don't understand how I keep doing that. Oh, now this one's my concubine too. Just because I can. Also, I don't have a truce with the Sassanids. And they're at war with multiple enemies at the moment. And losing. Hello, press all claims. You invalidated my casus belli against the revolt by doing that. But I still have casus belli. Just against you instead of the people revolting against you. So, yeah. Marching off to war. Hopefully for one last time. Though I need that event for a fabricated claim to fire before I can press claim demands, hopefully, because since it's a press all claims casus belli, any claims I acquire against the Assyrian Empire through any means before that war ends, I gain that territory. Kind of a weird, quirky behavior with that CB, but I'll take it. I mean, who would object to free land? An idiot, that's it. You are being obligated to not revolt. Thank you for being successfully obligated to not revolt. And I've caught the enemy stack, and they're dead. Also, for some reason I have 12,000 guys here. Oh, those guys. That's why. Sweet. Or not sweet, because if they occupy stuff in my that I want, that's problematic for me. Speaking of which, what are the odds of you actually fabricating a claim per year? 16%. That's not bad. And Zoroastrian rebels again. Where are they this time? Great. Can you guys just stop doing that? Like, seriously. You're not doing yourselves any favors by continuously rising up against me. And I have a claim on Basra. So this is now literally a war for everything I need. Winning this war is now of paramount importance because it is no longer a religiously motivated war, which means Turkestan will not come pound my face in. And on top of that, I will still get all of the territory I would from using a Holy War, CB. So, again, paramount importance. Let's slaughter some Persians. And hopefully convert some so that there are fewer revolts against me. Because these revolts are annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, in all seriousness, is there any reasonable way you can actually stop me from winning this? I don't think there is. Then again, I think I've said that 3 times in the course of this series, and I've been proven wrong each time, so I really need to stop saying that. Because it does not work out in my favor. At all. It just tends to get me screwed over. And now I'm sick, stressed, and maimed. So, despite the fact that this war will probably be my victory, I don't think Talmai here will actually get to see said victory. Because with this many health traits, yeah, he's not long for this world. Which is disappointing, because a guy with the nickname the Sword of Assur really ought to see the victory of the Assyrian faith. Hey, I just lost the stress trait. Maybe he will live to see the end of this war. Excellent. I guess winning sieges makes him less stressed. Not sure how that works, but I'm not going to argue with it. Then again, he is a practitioner of a religion that worships a war god, so I guess war is kind of a spiritual experience for him? Okay. Not going to argue with that, but guy becomes less stressed, well, waging war. And now the ill trait is gone, so I'm down to just maimed. Though I am still 58. So, yeah, that part's not good, but the losing my negative health traits starts? That is good. Also, the fact that the Assyrian pagan faith is now at 36% moral authority, which is very high by the standards of this Let's Play. So... awesome. Very, very awesome. 18% war score. And sieges are still going as planned. Though he's ended his war with the... oh no. Okay, I'm going to finish this siege and then retreat because I need to reinforce my levies. Because now they could actually levy a force that's strong enough to... badly mess up my war. And I'm only at 25% war score, so I would rather not gamble. Though before I do a dismiss and re-raise, I need to get rid of these raiders, so that I can properly raise my own troops out of that province that they are randomly standing in. Seriously, why do these Turkish bands just keep, or whatever these guys are, Bulgars, I guess? Why do these guys keep popping up in my territory? Just get out. Now refresh my levies, and I now have significantly more men. Might even go crush that Zoroastrian uprising before it becomes a bigger problem. Okay. I should have around 8,000 men once that accumulates, so I probably will go kick those guys out of Akaz. And not so seamless transition to the next day in the real world. This is now a new recording session, but I will be tacking this on to the last thing I recorded because, like I said, I would like this to be the last episode of this series because I like the idea of there being 25 episodes, and also I'm really ready to do something else. And also, like I've said repetitively, it would be poetic for this guy to restore the Assyrian Empire. So, onwards to victory. Also, if I'm going to restore the Assyrian Empire with him, I probably should prevent him from dying in battle. Praise God, Gilgamesh! Hooray. I just want you to convert. Or at least like me enough that you'd be willing to let me convert your son. Like, yeah, you are reigning in Al-Amara, so I do have a decent chance of successfully converting you to Syrian. Hey, Shahanshah. So actually, I should go deal with the Zoroastrian revolt first, because that's a bit more threatening to me. And somebody's declared war on me. Berunin. Oh, joy. How many soldiers do you have under your banner? 3,000. Hello, suicidal person. I offer you a white peace, Mr. Religious Rebel person. because I don't want to waste more men killing your army. And you are summarily useless, so time to remove your head. Then engage this stack that fights for the Sassanids. And I should probably go deal with that. Which is unfortunate because it means I have to sit here and let the Sassanids potentially defend themselves. Out of curiosity, does this count as a pressed claim now? Unfortunately, my claim on Basra does not count as having been pressed. Hey, does the fact that I have defending versus infidels? Oh, yes it does. Okay, so go kill that stack. And then I can re-raise my troops to get reinforcements. Because the fact that I'm defending versus infidels just gave me a lot more to vassal levy. Like, a lot more. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't go crush that first. Are the Sassanids busy with something else militarily? Like, why is there not a huge army bearing down on me? I am confused by the lack of a huge army bearing down on me. Though I'm not exactly going to complain about the lack of an army attacking me. Or trying to counter attack. Hey, there's a sizable Sassanid stack. Okay, ignore the people holy warring me, because I would rather fight the Sassanids at the moment. And they are inherently more of a threat to me, because even if I lose this holy war, and I don't think I can, this is not de jure part of Babylon, so losing it would not be catastrophic. And I'm pretty sure I can just raise mercenaries and go crush that at any time. Okay, now to assign commanders. Where did you come from? And put people who are more qualified to lead my soldiers than myself in command. Because while I have a good martial stat, I'm also a craven. So yeah, I'd rather have other people leading my armies. Both in a role-playing sense, and in a way the game mechanics work with choosing tactics sense. Are you trying to run away from me into the province where I'm standing? What are you doing? And Babylonian victory. Another Iran subject has been converted to Assyrian. And that's 7,000 Sassanid troops destroyed. Okay, and continue ignoring the people holy warring me because they give me positive levy reinforcement with my vassals, so I don't care about the fact that they're attacking me at the moment. Right now, all I care about is conducting sieges. And accumulating more money that I can use to hire mercenaries. These guys are not a problem, yet. Therefore, continue focusing on my aggressive war. It's gonna take 120 days to be done. Okay. So that's still a fairly lengthy siege. I would really enjoy having a commander with the siege leader trait. Hey, I know you dislike me, but would you be willing to... No. Dang it. Okay, that fortress is about to fall. One more siege pulse should do it. There we go. How much gold will I get if I come crush you? Only 264 ducats. Other side of it, I could use a lower and re-raise. So... because that effectively amounts to getting reinforcements. So you need to walk over here. The province of Al-Amra has converted to the Assyrian pagan faith. But the ruler of the province is still Zoroastrian. I could just revoke your title. Nah. You know, I have all the claims fabricated I need. I'm just gonna plot my chancellor in here and hope I can demand your conversion via diplomatic means. Okay, I should probably go kill that revolt. I mean, not revolt. War that's attacking me. Because aggressive Zoroastrians attacking me is not good for me. For kind of obvious reasons. But my aggressive war is still infinitely more important. Especially because losing these occupations would be very bad for my war effort. You command that flank, you command that flank, you command that flank. Now destroy the Magians. Who are stupid and did not appoint commanders for their flanks. Chase the routed forces to Basra. %83 war score. And actually, I'll chase these guys even though I'm going across the river. Just prevent the Sassanids from forming any real stacks that can oppose me. 94% war score. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hire some mercenaries, wait for their morale to reinforce, send them to go deal with those guys, and then go assault a holding. Would you like to back off now? No? Oh, whatever. I really don't care. And because these are mercenaries, I'm going to do that because it's expedient. Oh, whoa, what? Why didn't the assault stop? And also because doing that makes the mercenaries cheaper. So, win-win for me. Pretty sure if I capture one more holding, that'll knock my war score up to 100% against the Sassanids. Though it might be 2 more holdings. Surprised they haven't sent any more stacks over here. Oh, that's why I've killed them. Okay, apparently I need to capture one more holding. Or I could just kill this stack. Oh. The Persian Emperor was leading one of the flanks there, and he still lost. Give me this land. Tigris and Sumer. I have total control. Now to crush these guys who threaten my borders. Are you going to back off now? Oh, you are. Good for you. Now dismiss my levies. And I can finally click this button and rebirth the Assyrian Phoenix. Long live Assur. And Talmai, the Sword of Assur, has taken the original name Tukulti, the Sword of Assur, which is kind of odd. But whatever. Victory. The Assyrian Empire is restored. I am now the Emperor and religious head of the Assyrian faith as a sort of god emperor, and as such, my piety boosts the moral authority of the Assyrian faith, bringing it to an all-time high of 58.5%, despite only controlling 2 holy sites. So, with that, this is basically the end of this series, so this is Voltage, signing off.